So you may notice, if you look carefully at the display board we've got over here, that there's a drawing of a little curled up critter. And that's a pangolin. Pangolins are scaly anteaters. There are only 8 species of them left in the world. They all live in Asia and Africa, and they are all endangered. Unfortunately, even though the pangolin lives just to eat ants and termites, which you'd think is a good critter to have around, their scales are considered as a ethnic medicine in some of the places where they live, and their meat is tasty. So to help support the pangolins, a portion of all proceeds from the sales of this album, Sleeping Dogs, will go to Pangolin Conservation and Rescue. And you might look up on the web and find out a little bit about the marvelous pangolin. Now, I bring that up because he features in this song here. He's one of the characters. The holy squirrel of Chapel Rock sat preaching from a stump, pontificating paradox there on his furry rump, unburdening his worries onto any who could hear. The holy squirrel of Chapel Rock still chatters in my ear. A sacred cow I happened on stood chewing on her cud, contemplating whether she should clamber from the mud. Beatifically at peace, as only bovine kind can be. The sacred cow I happened on stood staring straight at me. A pantheistic pangolin sang softly to himself, "This rhetoric I'm wrangling need nourish no one else." A simple song he sang within the fastness of his heart, a pantheistic pangolin suffering for his art. And oh, the exquisite pain of living, it's a shame whenever we aim to deaden it. Worst and best of times, I want the rest of mine. We're not so different, you and I. An old agnostic troubadour I met along the way does his damnedest to ignore what cynics have to say. He says it's up to us to bring our passion to the play. The old agnostic troubadour grows younger every day. And oh, the exquisite pain of living, it's a shame whenever we aim to deaden it. Worst and best of times, I want the rest of mine. We're not so different, you and I. We are not so very different, you and I. Thank you. Just a little bit of philosophy for you there.